Yes, we look a little bit different today. But I have a good reason, I think. Actually, I have no way to explain it. But technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. My apologies for being late on the live stream. Honestly, I can't really explain it. Hopefully everything's okay and I don't need to rotate things. So I'm sure things look a little funny because I'm having to do this on a different device right now. So you guys tell me, do I need to rotate it or are we good? Giovanni's here. Giovanni, good morning. Stephen, good morning, guys. My deepest apologies for being late. For some reason, funny story, I guess. So 9 o'clock, I went live using this. It's what I usually stream from, the iPad. And I was talking to myself for a while, and like nobody was coming in. And I thought, well, that was kind of weird. Usually somebody comes in. I was looking for you guys. I couldn't find you. So I ended that stream and I went to start a new stream. But for some reason, on the iPad, there's a setting here. I don't know where it is, but that you select unlisted or a public video. And apparently, when I select public, it doesn't change to public on here. So I was streaming in an unlisted stream. So I created a new stream and I hit public and I can hit it all day long and it won't switch on this. I restarted it, still won't switch, and it still won't even as of right now. I don't know why. So I brought it up on the phone just for fun, and I can switch it to public. So I had to run and get the little mount and all that. Anyway, we're here, guys. Sorry if it looks weird. I hope it doesn't. I hope everything looks okay. And Steven says it looks good. Neptune's is here. Says, hey, Jeff, we're all good. Right on. Giovanni, we're already too many. Hello, everyone. Hello, Neptune. Brian, hey, Jeff, and everyone. Hope you're all doing well. What's up, guys? So here's a question, though. Being as I have not used the phone for a live stream in quite a long time to actually go from my phone, is the quality? How's the quality compared to what it normally is? Is it? My guess is it might be a little less. I don't know. I have to use the front-facing phone or front-facing camera on the phone. But anyway, we're here. We're gonna hang out regardless. My apologies for being late, but I don't know. I have no explanation. Neptune says quality is good to me. Boom. All right. Cool. I kind of like this screen looking deal here. I don't know. I might have to do this more often. A little bit. Steven says it's a little bit less, and that's what I expect because the camera, the front-facing cameras are never as good, I think. But it's okay, guys. We're gonna hang out. We are gonna hang out. I just hope the phone is charged enough. I didn't even check that. Oh well, what are you guys up to? We got some coffee today. We're going to hang out for a bit. It's okay if we run a little bit long because, well... Oh, Chris is here. Chris says, looks good. Yes, on custom pickup and no on the guitar show. The custom pickup one, that was an old message. And no on the guitar show. So, good note on the guitar show. I want to let you guys know, September 12th, there's some guitar show up in Denver, like a big guitar expo or something. I don't know if it's big or not, but I've never been to it. But September 12th, if anybody's in the Denver area, I am planning to go to the Denver Guitar Show, not as a exhibitor or anything. Check it out. So if you're in the Denver area, I'd love to meet you guys out at the guitar show or something, and come say hi, and we'll chat or something like that. But anyway, I am planning on being up there. And yeah, Chris, I was just wondering if you were going to go to it. Was just curious. I want to see what it's all about, so I'm planning to head up there. Highline Guitars says, "Oops, that's okay." I think that was you made me a set of pickups a couple, like right around the time I sent that message. And I wasn't sure the best way to get a hold of you, so I tried on there. An excellent guitar, excellent video, Highline guitars on the fret files that you just did. I actually just ordered some of those yesterday. And Neptune says it makes your shop look bigger. I was noticing that. It's like a wider field of view or something like that. I don't know. Definitely, it's definitely not bigger though. I can guarantee you that. Giovanni says the quality of the video is good. I would say that whoever speaks is to be kicked out. End of story. You're That's okay. We're good. We're crooked. Steven says, good morning, Chris. Highline Guitars. Highline says, I'll be out of town that day. Oh, man. I'm kind of interested to see what the whole thing is about. I have a friend here in the Springs who builds acoustic guitars, and he's going to be there as an exhibitor. So looking forward to seeing his stuff too, and really just checking the thing out and see what it's all about. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it, really. Like I said, I'm not going to be displaying or anything there, but I'm just going to be wandering around and maybe meet some people and just say hi. I think it'd be kind of cool. Dastardly Dave's here. What's up, Dave? Dave says, sup all. What's going on, Dave? How are you doing this fine morning? What's on your workbench? Let's talk about that. What kind of projects are you working on? Highline Guitars? What are you working on right now? I am getting ready. I mentioned it the last week or two. I've showed you some of the templates for the upcoming bass build that I'm working on. I got my templates made. Actually, that's going to be the video coming out this weekend. Just on the first thing I recommend everybody does when you work from a set of templates. Since you guys, you know, I don't have a CNC machine or anything like that. So I do a lot of my work from templates, and when I get templates, the first thing I do with them is make a copy. So I've got my templates all copied. I've made a few modifications to some of them, and we are ready to jump in and start on this build. Steven says, walnut topped ash body telly. Nice. Highline, spring a 2-color burst for a client build. Cool. That's awesome. Yes, this bass that I'm getting ready to start on is also a client build. It is a completely 100% commission build, so it's gonna be kind of cool. Something a whole different body style for me, and I'm looking forward to getting started on that. Highline, do you have a good source for flame maple? I'm sure there's like Austin's and that up in Denver, but my local hardwood place does not have any highly flamed maple, and I need some for a top. I'm doing a mahogany body with a flame maple top, and I got to find a good piece of flame maple. So that's one thing that's holding me up right now. Well, not holding me up, I guess, but it's one thing that I need to source yet. KK is here. He says, "Oh, come on, play rock and roll, people." Right on, brother. How you doing? KK, hope you are doing well. How's things in Greece? Steven says, waiting on my metallic PETG filament so I can experiment with some inlays. Ooh, that's a good thought. Interesting. Interesting. Steven says, flame maple, try guitar wood experts. Yeah, I haven't done, I know there's several places online. I haven't really gotten into trying to source this piece yet from really anywhere other than my local guy that I usually get stuff from. They just didn't have any the other day when I was out there, so I got to find another place. Steven says, oh wait, no, I just read that. KK from Grease on Fire, respecting greetings to all of you. Right on, brother. Grease on Fire. I hope. Do you mean do you actually have fires there? I hope not. Ken says the guys at Texas Toast are doing a build off and are in Colorado. I think you'll join. I just um I just heard about that. I don't know if I will or not. We shall see. Ken says I have a very good wood source in California, but don't know if you want to ship. It would depend on the pricing, I guess. I would definitely be interested if you can, maybe send me some information through email. You can do homebuiltshop@gmail.com and just let me know. I'm not against it. Just depends on the whole pricing. Steven says I talked to Big D. Derek has a source. I saw that recently too, and I've been making mental notes. Neptune says, I hate to say hi and run. I'm out with the wife getting her eyes checked, and phone battery is low. Everyone have a great couple weeks. Till next time, I'll catch the stream later. Right on, man. Hey, have a good one. Tell everybody hello from us at Homebuilt Workshop to all of you guys. Steven says, I think Derek's source is Kimball. I think you're right. I believe I saw a post by him the other day. I think it is Kimball. Haven't checked into them, really. I've been hearing a lot about them. A lot about them? Yeah. So, yes. So yeah, I got my templates ready to go. We're getting ready to rip into this project. I ordered a whole pile of parts yesterday for this build, and the only thing I need, there's only a couple little pieces that I need yet, and then once parts get here and I can actually verify measurements and things, then it's time to start on this build. I'm going to do a whole series of videos very similar to what I did for the Great Guitar Build-Off. Pretty much going through the whole thing because, well, you guys said you'd like to see a series, so we're going to do that. What else? Steven's talking about PETG, I believe it was. Speaking of 3D printing, I've been working on some more stuff. Remember that drawer organizer I did a couple weeks ago? I have modified that design and I'm making something a little bit different, but kind of based on that same concept of making connectors and being able to modularly connect stuff. Is that even a word? Modularly? So I've been printing these brackets. I've got little feet and stuff. These things have been a headache for me, not because of design or anything, but man, I just ordered some new material, some new filaments a couple weeks ago, and for some reason this tan filament that I've been using to make these brackets, like, it's stuck on the roll really bad, and if I'm not there to babysit it 100% of the time, it gets stuck and it can't unwind it. So then it just keeps going and it can't feed the filament, and I lose my print. Yesterday I lost a set of prints after 9 hours because it was stuck on the roll. Actually, a pair of these brackets. So now I'm trying one at a time, so that way if I lose one, it's only one. That's frustrating. I actually emailed the filament I ordered from Matter Hackers, and I've never had a problem with their filament. And so I emailed them this morning. I'm like, hey, this stuff is sticking really bad. I don't know what to do. Don't know, but I'm working on it. And I probably, when I get these done, I'm probably just going to do like a quick short video. I don't even know if it'll be a regular, like a Saturday type build post. I might just do, I don't know yet. Just kind of showing what I'm doing with these so you guys can kind of see and get some ideas maybe. If I ever get them printed. Steven says I ran the drawer dividers 4 up, got one drawer done, and printed 50 2x2 and 2x4 boxes for guitar parts. Nice. Yep, those little, it's kind of fun, really. It's kind of like, not Lincoln Logs. What are those toys that you connect all the things together? Not Legos. I can't remember, but that's kind of what it's like. And that's the way this is going to be too. These were a little trickier, and I'm not 100% happy with the shape. Ken says Tinker Toys. Yes, that's it. It's like Tinker Toys for us. These are going to be the same way, but this is going to be, well, what I'm making is a spice rack, or like we have this cabinet that has all kinds of spices and stuff in there, and it's a disaster. So I'm trying to come up with a kind of a fun way to organize that a little better. So I'm making a different set of these. So there's going to be kind of a like a U shape. So I'm making connectors that go in all different ways, and so I can connect stuff with a 2.5-inch wide piece of wood, still a 1/4 inch thick, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And if I can ever get these printed, there's one running right now. Hopefully, when we get done hanging out, it's still printing. It's still feeding the filament. I don't know. Have you guys ever, those of you with 3D printers, have you ever had that where it's the roll is stuck? I don't know what to do or how to best handle that. Last night, after I lost 9 hours of printing, it stopped about here, and I unwound a ton of it and then wound it back up. Hopefully maybe it's enough unwound that it'll print. I don't know. You guys ever had that? Highline says, how much electricity do 3D printers consume? That's the only thing that has held me back. Fear that my electric bill will go up. That's a good question, I guess. I haven't seen... I have never actually tried to measure how much they use. I'd have to look up the numbers for like on the power supply to see what that is. But really, I haven't noticed a big difference. I've been using it a fair bit, behind the scenes for different stuff and just playing with designs. But I haven't seen a big increase due to what I feel the 3D printer is using. So I really don't feel that it's all that much. I would imagine it's probably far less than what my computer runs, I would imagine, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think it's like this big power hog thing, though. But again, without having actually tried to measure it, with some sort of a meter or something like that, I just don't think it's all that much. I mean, really, and you're not running it 24/7, maybe? I don't know, some people do, but I don't run mine 24/7. I usually run it for, right now I've been running it every single day, most of the day when I'm trying to make stuff. But for the stuff that I do, I'm just trying to make brackets and make jigs and in parts and pieces, which actually I've got some cool stuff that I'm waiting, once I get these done, just as a side note. Some stuff that I'm using the 3D printer for are going to be used on this upcoming commission base build. I've got some ideas that I've already sketched out in Fusion that I think is going to work pretty cool if I can pull it off. But so you have to stay tuned for that when we get to the neck, because I got some ideas. But anyway, I just don't think that, for especially for once in a while use, I don't think it uses that much electric. Steven says, yep, it's usually a wrap gets hung up under other wraps. This one is, it's almost like the pieces are stuck together, because all I have to do is pull on the roll, and you can hear it like peel apart. And it's very strange. I've never seen this before. And it's only on this tan. So I don't know what the deal is. I've checked it for, to make sure it's not crossed over under another wrap, and they're right next to each other and they're stuck. So like the spool will come around, and where it's trying to feed off is stuck to the other one, almost like it got hot and maybe melted, or maybe it was hot when it was being wound or something. I don't know. It's very weird. I can't really explain it. Steven says very little, Chris. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think it uses a ton of electricity. I mean, of course, it's going to affect it some, and it's going to vary depending on how much you're running it, and that sort of thing. But I haven't noticed a big increase. But I wouldn't say that I'm a heavy user either. You know, it's not running 24/7 like some people do, and you might see a little bit from there, um, but I don't think it's very much. KK says we have lost many forests. Sad situation. Fires in Italy, France, and USA, California. Police harass me. Oh my gosh. I am sorry to hear, my friend, that you guys have fires there too. I know those are awful. We've been fortunate that we haven't had any near us. We've had some in our state and definitely in the west. You know, there's tons of fires. Our air is still smoky. Chris, how is it up there? I'm sure you guys probably have the same smoke and that sort of stuff. But yeah, some days I can smell it. Some days, you know, it's really hazy. It's just horrible. I hate forest fires. So my thoughts with everybody who has to deal with that right now. Steven says less than my CNC. That was my thought too. You know, it's going to use. I'm guessing probably plenty of. It probably uses quite a bit less than a CNC, but I could be wrong. Rick's here. Rick says, Jeff, what's up? What's up, Rick? How are you doing, man? Highline says, thanks. I heard about prints taking huge hours, so I was worried. It does. You know, just to make this bracket is like 4 hours of printing, and it's about let's see, it's about a roughly 3x3 size. Let's see here, about 78 millimeter by 78 millimeter roughly. It's a little over a 1/4 inch thick. It takes about 4.5 hours or so. When I was doing these 2-up, it was about a 9-hour print, and so it does take a lot longer than you'd expect to make something. This little foot, I printed 2-up, and I think it took about an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. So it definitely does. It does take a while to make things. So yeah, even the simplest little things can take several hours to do. But I haven't gotten to. I'm gonna make some jigs and stuff for this base build that I'm doing. I've got a feeling. Well, I haven't sliced it yet, so I've got the part designed. I just have to bring it into the slicer to send it to this 3D printer. We'll see how long that's going to take. I don't think it's going to be horrible. It's just a big flat rectangle thing, but I think it'll probably take 3 or 4 hours as well. Some of them do, some of them don't. Like the really small stuff goes pretty quick, but overall, it's actually quite slow. Highline says it was really bad last week. Seems to be improving, but air quality is still bad. Yeah, the air. It's too bad that we have all these fires and stuff. I wish, you know, there was something that we could do to stop it, but you know, I'm very thankful for our firefighters and responders and stuff that are in there trying to do what they can do. Rick says I'm doing okay. Right on, Rick. I'm glad to hear that. KK says we're always smiling, wish for a better future for our kids and us. It's all right. We're playing with madness. Wish you the best and be cool. Right on. Yeah, that's it, man. We do what we can to take care of ourselves and our kids. So yeah, you're right on. So cool. Alrighty, let's see what else. What else is on the bench here? iPad that doesn't really do anything. We got templates there. We got 3D printing. I think it's pretty much what's in the works for me right now. Right. Let's see. All right, guys. Let's see what else. What else can we chat about here? Rick, what are you up to these days? Got anything on your bench? What are you working on? Oh, Rick says, take care, Jeff. Gotta go. Right on, Rick. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Oh, Rick says, nothing. Right on. I'm glad you could stop in, buddy. Not just chilling. Sounds good. Yep, it's I've been trying to attack a few more projects here lately because, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned last week, if you were in the other stream last week, school's back in session. Um, so that means more shop time. And yeah, so I've been trying to get caught up on some things over the summer. Summer felt a little bit slower to me, you know, although when I look at it overall, it really wasn't, but it just felt slower to me, you know, because we had more, you know, my daughter was home and all that kind of thing. But now she's back to school, and things are going great, and I'm just trying to make up some time and get projects rolling, and that's, you know, that's kind of why we're getting ready to tackle this guitar build and you know, some other things that I've been wanting to get to, but just couldn't get to at the moment for whatever reason. Highline says, I got to go do the same. Need to spray a seal coat. Take it easy, Jeff, or should I say breathe easy? Right on, my friend. Really quick, if you can, what do you have as a preference for a sealer? I'm going to be investigating some different sealers for this upcoming build. So if you got a favorite sealer, let me know. Love to hear your suggestions, or maybe a sealer video. Right on, Chris. Well, take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. It's awesome. And for those of you that, if you guys don't know, check out Highline Guitar's channel. He's got, if you're not familiar, he's got a ton of guitar building videos and tips and tricks and suggestions and all kinds of stuff. So go check him out. Hit that subscribe button for him as well. And I would, let's see. I'm going to throw that same question out to all of you guys. If you guys build guitars or you have a sealer that you like, let me know, because I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be investigating different sealers. I'm going to try. I've been using water-based dye and water-based finish. I haven't found a sealer that I really like that doesn't reactivate the dye. So I may need to switch to an alcohol dye and then a water base. I don't know if that works, but that's the problem that I'm having when I do a water-based dye, and if I do a water-based sealer or even a water-based top coat, it seems like it reactivates the dye and pulls the dye up into the finish, so that even if you have a very thick coat of finish on there, once you start level sanding, I start getting color right away, even though I've not at all sanded into the finish. So that's something that kind of bugs me, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to stop that. Highline says, I'm onto Centurion 2K water-based products, including their sealer later. Right on, man. Harry Dude says, hey folks, what's up, man? Welcome. Steven says, I use Aqua Coat filler mostly. I have some of their filler. I also have Crystalac filler, and I still have, let's see, I don't usually fill the top, but I'll fill the sides, and the filler works fine. When I, like, even on the Great Guitar Build-Off, the Lava Burst Dorian, when I dye the top, it's water-based dye, and then, yeah, I don't have it in here, and then if when I sprayed on the Crystalac Bright Tone, it reactivates the dye, and the dye will migrate up into that coat, and it seems to do that for several coats. So it'll lift it up into the surface. I'll spray on another coat. It seems to lift the dye again. So several coats, even several coats in, if I level sand, I can still, I almost immediately start getting color on the sandpaper, and I don't like that because it's pulling the color off of my top, and I want it to stay in the top. So that's why I'm trying a sealer. I did try the sealer from, I tried the Crystalac sealer, and that did the same thing. So I'm not sure if my issue is with using a water-based dye. Maybe I should use an alcohol-based and then seal over top. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do a little bit of testing with that, because I really want to find a way to lock that dye right there on that layer. And I'm thinking a coat of sealer of some sort that maybe is not water-based. I don't know. I don't know. That's the issue that I keep pondering. Steven, oh yeah, that Steven said the Aqua Coat filler. I have some of their filler, and I have some of their top coat. I don't think I have any sealer necessarily. KK says I'm playing a song from the Doors with my telly. Come on, baby, light my fire. Right on. Come on, baby, light my fire. I haven't heard that song in forever. Right on. Steven says, have you tried Mohawk sealer? I have not. I've been hearing, I've heard good stuff about Mohawk. I've even thought about trying their top coat. I'm trying to somewhat stay with at least a top coat with a water-based finish. I don't know why. To me, it's, I don't have really a spray booth or anything, so to me, I feel that the water-based is the better option for me, but I could be wrong. I'm definitely open to about whatever works. But I know that the current process that I'm using, it works, but I need to change it a little bit. And it might just be the sealer. Rogue's here. Sup, everybody? What's up, man? How's it going? Steven says Mohawk has a vinyl sealer. I've been thinking of vinyls, the vinyl sealer. Does anybody know, can I safely put a water-based top coat over a vinyl sealer? I feel like you can, but I haven't tried it. So that is kind of what I'm thinking. So water-based dye, vinyl sealer, water-based top coat. Will that work? Will I run into any problems? Sounds like a test. We're going to have to test it. We might have to, maybe a video about that, testing it. Stephen and Mohawk used to be Balin products. Really? I thought they were two different ones. That's interesting. Did they combine? That's kind of cool. I've used some of the Balin stuff before, so I probably have used Mohawk. But yeah, a vinyl sealer over a water-based dye and under a water-based finish. Will it work? Does anybody know? Mike says Highline has a video on water-based sealers. I'll have to go back on his channel. He was just here. I'm gonna have to go back and look. He's tested a ton of stuff. It's really I watch his stuff a lot, and I might have to go find that. Let's Steven. Nope, they got bought by Mohawk and rebranded. Okay, that's kind of cool. Mike says from September 23rd, 2016. Okay, I will go back and check that out and get a refresher. I may have seen it. If it's been out there a while, I probably have. Because when I first came on, when I first found his channel, it was several years ago. And, well, actually, it was probably before that video. And I did a whole binge watch on a lot of his stuff, so I may have seen it, but I'm going to have to go back and refresh. Yeah, but I think I need to go try a vinyl sealer. Mike says, you and me both. With the binging? Yep. And I still watch all of his videos. Just for fun, I'm going to go back to this thing. Oh, wait, I think I closed it. And see. Nope, it's still there. Yeah, still on here. I can't select the stream to be public. I don't know why. Goofy thing. Steven says, don't we all watch them? I hope so. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of why I was asking. I asked him if he was going to go to the guitar show in Denver, because I kind of wanted to be able to say hi and meet. We've never met. He lives in the Denver area somewhere, and I'm just down the road a little ways, and we've never met. So, but yeah, I'll bring that up again. The Denver Guitar Show, September 12th. I'm gonna plan to go up there and attend it as a spectator. So anybody in the area, feel free to go hit up the Denver Guitar Show. It's on a Sunday, and It'd be awesome to meet up with anybody that's in the area. And you know what? Something else that I just noticed or just realized. Um, I heard that the guys from Texas Toast are going to be there. I never knew that they were in Denver. For some reason, I thought they were in like South Carolina or something like that. I don't know why I thought that, but I just realized or just found out they're in Denver. Never knew that. Steven says, might need a vacation in Denver. Yeah, there you go. Come on up. September 12th. And come say hi. Like I said, I'm not going to be there displaying anything, but I'm going to be there, saying hi to people. I do have a friend who's going to be there with his acoustic guitars that he builds. And so I'll say hi to him and, just check the whole place out. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Hopefully hopefully we can meet somebody up there. So meet some of you guys. That'd be awesome. Dastardly Dave says, ordered a P90 from Dylan Talks Tone. I have a new to me telly with a hot rail on the bridge, changing it out for the P90 and changing the input to a pure tone while I'm in there. Nice. What hot rail is in there? Is it one of the stacked humbucker deals? Is that what you got in there? Steven says, to Dastardly, I love Dylan's P90s. I almost hate to admit this, but I've never tried a P90. There, I said it out loud in front of you guys. I've never tried one. I've never played a guitar with a P90 in it. So that just tells me I'm going to have to put P90s in something. I just like the higher output of the humbucker, but I suppose you could probably get high output P90s too, can't you? I'm new to P90s. I don't know a whole lot about them, really. Steven says, nice warm tone in the right configuration. Cool. Can you get the higher gain, like rock metal type tones out of a P90? And I'm purely asking that because I honestly don't know. Oh, Steven says Dylan will wind them hotter for you. Oh, cool. I might have to check them out. I believe, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. I can put one in a standard humbucker route, or do I have to get a special made one or does it have to have a different route? Purely because I've not used them. I'm not familiar with the sizes. I know there's P90 routes, but will it fit in a standard humbucker? Steven says yes. Oh, I might have to try it then. Cool. So I've been pondering. I've been pondering replacing some pickups on a guitar. I have a Strat that's got single coil in the bridge, and it really needs to be swapped out. But I kind of want to keep it mostly stock, so I'm thinking of going with the hot rail. That's why I was asking Dave about the hot rail, because I'm thinking about getting one, but I need to get one with a white cover so it matches everything else. Sorry, there's some activity going on up there, but I've been thinking about ordering one up from Seymour Duncan. I think I have to go custom shop for that to get the white cover, but I'm not sure. And also, one of my early guitar builds, I used a Tele neck pickup, and it's really weak. I believe it was a takeout from like something like a Squire Tele. So it's really not a great pickup. At the time, it worked fine because I don't use it too much anyway. So I've been pondering. That's where I was going with this. Making some pickups. At least beginning to learn the process of doing that. And I was even thinking of being able to 3D print the flat work for the pickup. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like 3D printing the base plate, not the base plate, but the bobbin. Is it the bobbin? I believe it is. And some of the parts. I think that'd be kind of fun. Let's see. Steven says get a mounting plate. They're smaller. I think 59 Les Paul tone. Okay. Dastardly Dylan makes a humbucker size P90. Yeah, that's what I'd have to go with, I think. So I don't have to like modify the template, my templates and things completely. Steven says, white cover, isn't that why you have a 3D printer? Well said. Good point. See, I still try to think of how I can work the 3D printing in, using tools and making jigs and stuff like that. But there's still some things that I don't even think of it. And that's why I need you guys to help keep me in line. Harry Dude says SD Hot Rails come in white as a standard color option. I might have to. It's been a little while since I've investigated those, but I may have to just go in there. I'm not ready to do this at the moment, but it is one modification, slight modification that I do want to do to this Strat at some point. It's really I don't play this guitar much, but I do play it if I'm doing gigs. But right now things are still pretty low is on the gig. I got nothing going on at the moment for gigs. So if one comes up, then I'll be investigating this more. But if we get back to gigging again, then that'll up the priority. But right now, it's just something that I want to do, and I'm just kind of looking at what's the best option. Dastardly Dave says, a friend of mine showed me a cool rail from Steamer Duncan. Thought about doing that to try. What's the difference between a cool rail and a hot rail? Mike says, check out Lawler. Yes, I was looking at Lawler yesterday. The pickups that I believe are going to be going into this base build that I'm about to start, it's going to get Lawler pickups. Man, they're expensive, which, it's okay, but... I guess it's no different than buying a set of bare knuckles or something like that. But yeah, I was looking at the set for this bass, and it's like $420 for the whole set of pickups, or for the set. That's a lot. I forget what I've bought. The quote unquote higher end pickups and stuff. Bare knuckle and all that stuff, and they're not cheap either. But I'll have to look at Lawler's P90s and see what he's got in there. And because I know I'm going to be placing an order. And maybe I need to look at them overall, because I've not used them in any of my builds. I've not used Lawler's. This base will be the first one that I know for a fact that that's what's going in there, because really I can't find another option. And the Lawlers seem like they're the ones that we need. Stephen to Dastardly Dave says, have you looked at the Billy Gibbons Red Devils? Interesting. Man, I love this pickups, all these ideas and stuff that I'm not super familiar with. Huh, that's funny. I was just going to grab my phone and look at the time. Oh, we're good. But we're streaming on the phone. Have any of you guys made a pickup? Have you guys ever done that? I want to try it, and I really like. Speaking of Highline, his CNC controlled pickup winder. I just think that's really cool. I want one. Steven says not yet, but plan to. Yeah, I want to. I thought about taking like a class or something from somebody, just to get the basics and hands-on with the instruction. I don't know. How do you guys feel about classes? Paying to take a class for something that you want to do. I feel like you can always, just jump in and get a pickup winder and see what happens. But I don't know. I definitely want to do it though. Steven says, okay, I'll have an awesome day. Time to pick up my Amazon order. Right on. I got an order supposed to be coming in today. Steven says Texas Toast and Dylan are having a pickup winding class. I think I saw that on the Texas Toast site. Dastardly says, wow, I'll look into it. Dylan Tuxtone's doing a class with the Texas Toast in May 2021. 2022, I think it is, isn't it? I'm doing the first class. Nice. Is that, Dastardly, is that class in Denver? Where is that? Yeah. like I said, I just found out that those guys were in Denver. I had no idea. I don't know why I thought they were, South Carolina or somewhere like down south. I don't know why. I didn't think they were in Texas though. You know who else is in Denver somewhere? Have you guys seen Maximum Guitar Works? What's his name? Steve, I think it is. He's in Denver. So there's a lot of guitar building people that we all see online that are in Denver. Denver's a pretty popular place for that, I guess. I need to get up there and meet some of those guys just for fun. I think it'd be cool. Dastardly says Westminster. Yep. I built 2 guitars with them. Really? Man, you were right up, well, not right up the road, but, not too far. That's awesome. I believe they're going to be, I mentioned the Denver Guitar Show on September 12th. As far as I know, Texas Toast is going to be there, I believe. So maybe I get to say hi to those guys then. And you guys, whoever's there. Someday, we'll get to meet someplace in our travels. And it'd be awesome. Cool, guys. Well, you guys have any last minute questions, comments, or suggestions? We'll begin to wrap this up. If we go longer, that's cool. But yeah, that's cool. Yes, definitely making pickups is something that I want to try. I just don't know if I want to get the stuff and just experiment and learn that way and trash some stuff. Yeah, it's kind of what happened with guitar building. You got to make some mistakes and ruin some stuff. Unfortunately, the downside of that is it costs money to throw parts and bits away, but I don't know. And what do you think of 3D printing the flat work for pickups? I think it would work. I don't see why not. That'd be cool, 3D printed pickups and covers. And right on, guys. Well, thank you again for hanging out, everybody. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. I do apologize for getting started late today. Again, I have no explanation for the technical difficulties, why it wouldn't let me do the live on my normal method. But hey, if this works okay, I do kind of like the picture on here, so maybe I'll have to do this a little more often. Again, I used to do it from the phone a lot, but... Hair Dude says buy Chinese pickups and strip them down to experiment. That's not a bad idea either. Take them apart, remake them, see if they work. Yeah, that would be cool. I think I have a couple cheapy takeoffs somewhere. I might have to see if I can find those. Maybe I got rid of them. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you again so much for hanging out. Always fun. I look forward to these. I say it every week. You guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I really do. I look forward to these lives and hanging out with you guys every day, every single time we do it. It's always good. And thank you. Thank you. Again, Guitar Show, September 12th, Denver. If you can make plans and attend, I'd love to meet you guys, whoever can get to the area. I know some of you can't, but if you can, it'd be awesome to be able to catch up. And anyway, guys, we're going to move on. I'm going to get back to work. Check on the 3D printer. Make sure that my brackets aren't trash. Oh, really quick. For this, would you guys like to see in a video how I'm using these? It wouldn't be like a build video. It would just kind of be an overall this, and maybe you share the STL files. Would you be interested in something like that at all? Let me know, because I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to do a video on it or not. But if you guys think that something like this, if you might be able to use something like this, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So anyway, guys, have an awesome time. Oh, good, and just in time too. I just got a battery power 15% notification. Right on, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, stay well. Get out in your shop and make something. I don't care what it is. Just make something. It can be the smallest thing, and it's good for the mind, good for the soul. just to build something. Get out there, get a little dusty. Have a great week, guys, and be on the lookout. New video coming this weekend. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.